Get ready for one of the greatest breakfasts ever. Coconut French toast, raspberry lemon sauce, and boozy whipped cream. Damn, I'm just gonna say it. Damn, I know how this goes. I know how it turns out. This is a movie you want to stay to the end till. What? I think what I meant to say was there's three separate things, and it's the way they come together at the end. That's the exciting part. I knew it made sense in my head, but the words just weren't there. Coconut French toast. There's a little coconut milk in the batter that we mix.
Did you say milk?
Coconut milk. What'd you think I said?
Milk.
Oh, no,
You're one of those.
my brother used to say milk.
You might also.
No, I don't say, I'm not a milk guy.
Okay, Pello, milk.
I don't say Pello. Milk. There's coconut milk in it.
Is he saying milk or milk?
Comment.
Comment.
Now I'm saying milk, but you're going to have to go back. Okay, go back and play that a couple of times so people can see it. Milk. There's coconut milk in it, and then it gets pushed into coconut flakes. Yeah? Huh? It's great. Then the raspberry sauce is raspberry compote, which sounds a bit affected, but not nearly as affected as raspberry coulis. It really is just raspberries that you melt down and turn into something fabulous. And then the whipping cream's gonna have Chambord in it, because Chambord is made with what, Chance?
I have no clue.
Black raspberries. It's great. Can't put too much in, because too much liquid it's not gonna whip, but the right amount gives it a little sweetness, a little flavor, a little greatness. Let's start with the raspberry stuff first, because you gotta make it. It's only a few minutes, but then you want it to cool. We begin with a pot on the heat. 2 tablespoons of water, juice of 1/2 a lemon, with no seeds, a couple tablespoons of sugar, 1, 2, and 1/2 a 12-ounce pack of raspberries. It looks like that. About a cup, I guess, and this gets mixed. And now, over the next, 6-7 minutes, with me helping squooshing a little bit, these are really gonna start to break down and start to form the basis of our sauce. We also will add more raspberries in to keep it chunkier. I don't want it all just like mushed up. You know what I mean, mushed up? I want there to be some texture to it, guys.
That's what she said?
That's what, no, I don't know what no, she did not say that. So this you can just, after you bust them up a little bit, this you can just leave, and it will start to, melt down even more. So we can come back to that. If you like, we can start some whipping cream. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a big glass bowl. And this is a pint of heavy cream that I will make all of this, because I just told the boys, I'll make it all because you're gonna want to take some of it home. This is Chambord, the previously aforementioned black raspberry liqueur. It's about 20% alcohol, I think. Stand by. 16.5. So it's not super boozy, but it does give a little extra flavor. So we'll do maybe 3 tablespoons of this. It'll give a tiny bit of color, little bit of sweetness, little bit of that nice flavor. And now we gotta get our hand mixer. I could do this by hand, but I'm not going to, because this is much easier. And we mix. If you decide you want it sweeter, you can always add some sugar to it, but don't forget, we've got this raspberry compote, raspberry coulis, raspberry sauce working away beside us. It's gonna add some sweetness to the whole thing too, and the French toast will be sweet. So if you got too much sweet going on, it's gonna be bad. And by the way, Max, if I push this over to the side, this way, I'm gonna put the pot right here, okay?
Go ahead.
So here's what this is looking like so far.
Oh my God.
Right? Nice and kind of thick and beautifully jammy. We'll put it back. We'll come back to that. But just concentrate on your whipping cream for now. It's on high power. I can't go any higher than this. I wish I could. Thickening. When it starts making a little wake, it's getting there. Look how pretty that is. And by the way, if you go too far, what are you going to end up with? Butter. Basically butter. So don't go too far. You can always mix more. You can't unmix. Check our thickness. Pretty good, and have a little taste. It's just a slight hint. It's really nice. And by the way, I used Chambord. You could use Grand Marnier. You could use some coffee liqueur in there. You could use tequila or coconut rum coconut rum. I got enough coconut going on. But do you know the real test of how your cream is whipped enough? That. I don't think that there wasn't a second I was worried the whole thing was going to slide down, which would have been great for Max's enjoyment. But oh, the sauce. Let me now add the rest of the raspberries. We add our second cup of the raspberries. They get a little mix. I wish you could smell what was going on right here because this is really kind of spectacular. Okay, I'm going to give this just a couple of minutes for them to start to break down a little bit, but I do like the idea that there's some sort of reasonable chunky pieces of raspberries still left. Let's move along with the coconut French toast, shall we? Oh, we shall. Here's how this goes down. I'm going to go for 3 eggs. I'm going to go for 3 eggs and no shell. How's that?
Don't jinx yourself.
Well, might be too late. I'm on a roll, and perfect. Give these a little bit of a beat first, and then I'm going to add a couple of things. A couple tablespoons of sugar, 3 tablespoons of coconut milk, unsweetened, for just a little more of that beautiful coconut flavor. Pinch of salt, of course. And I went looking for my cinnamon, but I only have cinnamon stick. I don't want you to think I've become Martha Stewart. I don't even remember why I have cinnamon stick. Probably for something that required a whole cinnamon stick at some point, because this is not my jam. So it's kind of a pain in the butt. That being said, it's certainly much more fresh than jarred cinnamon, but you can say that about any spice. So we'll give it some of this. We'll stop because that's boring. We'll put in about a teaspoon of vanilla bean. Could be a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Everything gets mixed. You want an even slurry of eggness.
Disgusting.
The word? Slurry of eggness?
Thing, yes.
Sounds like some science fiction bullshit you would watch. Have you seen Into the Slurry of Eggness yet? Who's the kid from Harry Potter?
Harry Potter?
No, the actor.
Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig's in it. He's really good.
Daniel Radcliffe.
Daniel Radcliffe. Daniel Craig was
James Bond. Yeah.
James Bond. Okay.
Yeah, chance.
All right. You've got your slurry of eggness done. Now your coconut flake unsweetened.
How embarrassing. Chance mixed up Harry Potter and James Bond.
Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. Our bread of choice, sourdough. That's the one you should use, I think. There's all kind of breads out there. I am a sourdough fan. So what we're going to do, of course, into the egg. Slurry. The slurry of eggness. What was what I called it?
Yes.
Try and get the edges. If you just push against the walls, it'll come up. Both sides well. Let the little excess drip off. And then into its coconut bath. Push down. We want nice coverage here. We'll flip our buddy over. Come over with my extra one and make sure that everybody's covered well. And when you think you've got good coconut coverage all the way around, bring this guy over. We'll get him on the flat top. We butter first. I think you would know that, right? You gotta have butter to cook French toast. So just give yourself a nice big wide area here. And then we come in with the French toast, and when you weren't looking, I did the other 2 pieces. So I don't want this too hot because I don't want to burn the coconut. It'll toast up, definitely, but I don't want to let it burn. So sort of medium-ish heat. And now we're just gonna babysit this. We're not gonna turn it till we got some beautiful color and some crisp on the other side. Pay attention, don't go away from it for too long. I'm not opposed to flip now and then, but I'm gonna lift this guy up. But I want there to be fresh butter down here for the flip, like that. Oh, beautiful. Same with these guys. And you can smell the coconut now, toasting away. That's making me real happy, man, real happy. Same thing on this side. I might actually come back and give them another hit on the other side again. And when they're where you want them, gently take them off. And then show you how to put this amazingness together. All right, so here's my thinking. Just go with me on this. I'm gonna cut the pieces like that in half. And then you'll see what the madness will do. And I wanna make like a beautiful, really kind of gorgeous little stack of these guys. Like this, we good?
Perfect.
Go this guy on top, how's that? Do you like that? All right, now we remember this gorgeous whipping cream with the Chambord in it. You remember this guy. Good? Hey, look it. Look what this has become. A little bit more, shall we? Like that, and just a tiny little bit of snow, a little powdered sugar. How's that? Damn. So at the risk of being a hog and picking this whole piece up, I'll just get some from back here. Oh my God, fathers. And then get some of both the whipping cream and the raspberry stuff, coulis, compote. And then you know what's gonna happen. I seldom gleek over a sweet thing, but in this case. Okay, remember the beginning? I said about how all these things come together? The lemon in that raspberry sauce, superb. The little sweetness in the whipping cream from the Chambord, amazing. And oh, let's not forget just the fact that there's coconut on this. Beautiful, toasty coconut. All right, well, if I don't end this soon, the boys don't get to eat, and the boys want to eat. Thanks for hanging out with us. Hey, go buy my book. This isn't in it, but Sam the Cooking Guy Between the Buns, you know there is good stuff in it. See ya.